Welcome to the third lesson of our training course. Thank you for joining us. In the previous lessons, we laid the foundations needed to understand European Union funding. First, we learned how European Union funding works, where the funds come from, how they are allocated to different programs, and how organizations can receive support for their ideas. We then explored the different types of European Union funding, and saw that each funding mechanism is designed to support different objectives and activities. Now it is time to take the next practical step. In this lesson, we will explore the main European Union programs, what each of them funds, and most importantly, how to identify which program is best suited to our specific idea. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to establish the link between your idea, the planned activities, and the appropriate European program much more easily. Many organizations approach EU programs as if they were a list from which they simply need to choose an option. However, this is not the right way to think about them. In practice, each program has its own rationale, objectives, and specific types of activities. This means that not every program is suitable for every idea. Therefore, in this lesson, we will examine each program by answering 3 questions. What is it? What does it fund? And when should you choose it? All European Union programs are designed to implement specific policies and priorities. This means that each program has a clearly defined focus. This focus determines the eligible activities, target groups, and types of organizations that may apply. Therefore, choosing a program is not a matter of preference, but of ensuring alignment between the project idea and the funding instrument. Erasmus Plus is one of the best-known and most accessible European Union programs. It focuses on education, training, and youth activities. Its main objective is to support skills development, the exchange of experience, and capacity building across different organizations. It is important to understand that Erasmus Plus does not fund social services or infrastructure, but rather learning and development processes. The program funds activities such as youth exchanges, training for youth workers, partnerships between organizations, and the development of learning materials. These activities are designed to enhance knowledge and skills, as well as to facilitate the exchange of good practices between different countries. This means that Erasmus Plus projects must have a clear educational dimension. The European Solidarity Corps is a program that is often confused with Erasmus Plus, but it has a different focus. It is centered on volunteering, solidarity, and community engagement. Its main objective is to involve young people in activities that benefit society. The program funds volunteering activities, local initiatives, and projects that have a direct impact on the community. These may include working with older people, children, vulnerable groups, and other community-based social activities. Unlike Erasmus Plus, the focus here is on action rather than learning. Interreg is a cross-border cooperation program between countries. It aims to support joint projects that address common challenges in border regions. This makes it different from other programs. The program funds activities in areas such as education, social inclusion, culture, tourism, and local development. It is important that all activities must have a cross-border dimension and bring benefits to both sides. This means that projects must be developed jointly with a partner. Interreg is suitable when you have a partner from another country and want to work together on a common challenge. If your idea is local and has no international element, this program will not be suitable. Therefore, partnership is a key factor in this type of projects. The European Social Fund Plus is the main instrument for financing social policies in the European Union. It focuses on employment, social inclusion, and education. This makes it one of the most important programs for organizations working with people. The program funds social services, training, the integration of unemployed people, and activities aimed at reducing poverty. These are real long-term interventions that have a direct impact on people. It differs from Erasmus Plus because it is not focused on learning as a process, but on providing real support. The European Social Fund Plus is suitable when an organization provides real social services and works with the community on a long-term basis. It requires higher administrative capacity, but offers stable funding. This makes it a key instrument for sustainable activities. The Citizens, Equality, Rights, and Values program focuses on supporting democratic values, human rights, and the active participation of citizens. It has a more specific focus compared to other programs because it does not finance services, but rather processes within society. Its main objective is to strengthen civil society, promote equality, and support initiatives that build more inclusive and tolerant communities. This makes it particularly important for organizations working on topics such as discrimination, participation, and social cohesion. Unlike the European Social Fund Plus, which finances specific services, CERV funds activities that influence attitudes, behavior, and the social environment. Choose Serve when your organization works on topics such as human rights, equality, democracy, or citizen participation. This is the right choice when your goal is to influence social processes. It is particularly suitable for religious and civil society organizations that work with communities and aim to build dialogue and trust. It is not suitable if your main activity is providing social services or training without a clear dimension of values and participation. Creative Europe is the European Union program for the cultural and creative sectors. It supports cultural diversity and cooperation between organizations across Europe. The program is aimed at cultural institutions, creative organizations, and initiatives working with cultural heritage, arts, and community identity. It has a strong international dimension and requires partnerships between organizations from different countries. The program funds cultural events, festivals, artistic projects, cultural heritage preservation activities, and cooperation between organizations. These activities often include exchange of experience, joint initiatives, and the creation of new cultural products. It is important to emphasize that projects must have clear cultural content and an international dimension. Choose Creative Europe when your organization works in the field of culture, arts, or cultural heritage. It is particularly suitable for religious organizations that have cultural activities and want to develop them in an international context. It is not suitable for social services or educational activities without a cultural element. Horizon Europe is the European Union's largest program for research and innovation. It focuses on developing new technologies and solutions. This program has a higher level of complexity and usually involves large international consortia. This makes it more suitable for universities, research organizations, and institutions with high capacity. Choose Horizon Europe when you are involved in a research or innovation project and are part of an international consortium. It is less suitable for small organizations without experience, but it can be a good opportunity when participating as a partner. This is a program for high-level participation and requires thorough preparation. After reviewing the main programs, the most important question remains: how to make the right choice. The choice does not start with the program, but with the idea. The organization should analyze what it wants to do, with whom, and for what purpose. Only then can it identify the most suitable program. If the activity is related to training, it is most likely Erasmus+. If it is volunteering, the European Solidarity Corps. If it is a social service, the European Social Fund Plus. If it is culture, Creative Europe. This logic is the basis for quick orientation. In this lesson, we explored the main European Union programs and saw how they differ in terms of their objectives and activities. We learned that choosing the right program is a key factor for the success of a project. This knowledge will help you make more informed and strategic decisions in the future. Remember, choosing the right program is equal to success. In the next lesson, we will explore how to find and understand European Union funding opportunities. Thank you for your attention.